Good morning, world. Truck and Fish back with another video. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all the hate. For everybody that commented on my last video I put up yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hate. Continue to hate comments. Continue to dislike the video. Continue to talk about my mama, talk about me like a dog. Thank you so much. I appreciate the engagement. And it's amazing. So I made a video yesterday about um, a post that I seen on Facebook about the gas prices and how they blaming Donald Trump for everything. So I gave my opinion on what I saw, and I got a lot of hate for it, which it doesn't bother me at all. So continue to talk about me. I don't care. Thank you for the engagement. But what really, I'm not gonna say bothered me, but it kind of blew my mind, right? How they call me Uncle Ruckus or Uncle Tom, or he's just a stupid truck driver, and he's just a driver. He don't know nothing. Keep your opinions to yourself. But I've seen a lot of comments shaming truck drivers as if being a truck driver or driving a truck, that means you couldn't get any better job. You just a stupid trucker. All you know how to do is just drive a truck. You're stupid. You don't got no skills. And that kind of blew my mind because I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 1990. I'm 35 years old. Grew up in the 90s, early 2000s. So I grew up in that era where I can remember truck drivers getting a lot of love. You know, when you see you a kid, you driving to school or you on a school bus and you see a truck go past and you want them to blow the horn and everything. Truck drivers used to get a lot of love. And it's just amazing to me to see how this world just kind of like 180. Everything just, you're shaming truck drivers. Oh, they just finished my load, unloaded me. So I'm gonna make this quick. But it's crazy to see how truck drivers get so much hate. They get so much disrespect, even with just driving. You know, driving, trying to deliver your loads. You see people don't respect trucks out on the road. They dashing out in front of you. They making the environment very unsafe. And it's just amazing how they tried to shame me for being a truck driver as if I'm just a stupid trucker. All I know how to do is just drive a truck. Shut up and drive, pretty much. Shut up and drive. But in reality, I feel like y'all should be thanking truck drivers. Everything that you buy out of your local store comes off of a truck. Your phones, your food, your gadgets, everything. Just the simple shit that you go pick up at Family Dollar. Everything comes off of a truck, and you're trying to shame truck drivers as if that's just a terrible job to have. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm not poor by any means. Okay, I'm doing very well. I make upwards of $80,000 to $90,000 a year, depending on how hard I want to work driving this truck. 80 to 90,000. That's not just great money, but that's decent money. Okay, I make a good living. I'm not broke at all. I'm not hurting for nothing at all. So these gas prices, just $4 a gallon that you guys are just crying and bitching and moaning about. $4. It's not hurting my pockets. I'm not complaining. I fill up my tank and I go about my business because I know very soon this is all going to be worthwhile. So these food prices that you complaining about when you go into the grocery store, everything is too high. The price of eggs, too high. Everything's just too high. Crying and bitching finna have a fucking aneurysm over eggs and shit. Don't hurt my pockets, bro. I go and buy what I want out the store from being a truck driver. I don't look at the price. If I want it, I throw it in the cart. So all your hateful comments, keep that to yourself, okay? We all have opinions. I know you heard this. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So keep your opinions to yourself. That just proves our point that these Democrats, man, they're demonic, man. If you don't agree with their if you don't agree with their logic, I know you're gonna come to me in the comments about he didn't even know the word. I got so much on my mind that I'm trying to get off. But if you don't agree with these Democrats and their the way they think, they insult you. Hold on one second. Thank you, sir.
You got the CO for the next time?
Yes, I do. You want to see it or?
Nope.
Okay. All right, you have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I had the paperwork and stuff like that. But like I was saying, these Democrats, man, these people that's on the left, man, these people are demonic, man. If you don't believe in what they believe in and they logic, all they do is throw insults at you. They cannot have a conversation with you. You can't debate with them. The first thing they're gonna want to do is kill you and talk about you. Throw insults. These people are demonic, man. They have no logic. They have no critical thinking skills, man. These people, they something else. So the point I'm trying to hit home is thank a truck driver. Don't talk about a truck. Don't talk about truck drivers if they just stupid truck drivers. Shut up and drive. Deliver these loads. Bring us our goods. But while you bringing us our goods, we're gonna disrespect you. It makes no sense to me. So I can keep rambling on and on and on about this, but we got to do better as Americans. We got to do better. We got to unite. It's a lot of problems that we have in America that we need to fix, and being divided and spewing hate at each other because you don't believe in what we believe in. If we think this war is what we need to do, or you think that we shouldn't be there, it doesn't matter, man. We're all Americans. We need to bring back unity in America. Come together, get along. We're not gonna all agree with the same things, but spewing hate at each other, it ain't making things better. So I just know if anything was to happen, we get invaded by another country and war breaks out in the United States of America, we're gonna be so divided that we're gonna fail. And it seems like there's a lot of people in America that want America to fail, not realizing the fact that if America fails, you fail. So why would you go against your own country? It's amazing the amount of traitors that we have inside of America. If y'all think that America is wrong and we just the bullies of the world and we can't do no good, and other countries, you putting other countries above America, the place that you live in, why don't you leave? Leave. You don't have to be here. Nobody's putting a gun to your head saying that you were born in America, you have to stay. No, get your passport and leave the country that's just so awful to you. You're more than welcome to leave. Do like Ellen DeGeneres, goof ass. Leave. Stand 10 toes on your word and leave, man. We don't need people in America that's not for America. It's sad, bro. Y'all done came down to shaming truck drivers, G. Get y'all shit together, man.